Okay. So after that, DVD, soon pen drives came in. Pen drive 1 GB இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இப்போ டிவி வரைக்கும் போயிருக்காங்க. நீ எங்க போகணும்னு தெரியாது. So we cannot limit the digital expansion or innovations in the field. That's what I wanted to say to you. The field is not limited to where I am presenting or where you are up to now. So with time it will change and it is going to change. So blank slide. So how many of you are currently monitoring your health digitally? My first question to you. Health monitor. How many of you are monitoring your health digitally? You are using some sort of digital media or digital thing which is available with you, or sometimes you might be borrowing it from your friend just in a curiosity to see the progress of your health, might be. So nobody is monitoring your health. When I started, you will all say that this is what we all have in us. So the thing is mobile phone. Have you seen this app? How many of you are using Samsung mobile phone? Almost all. Samsung Health Research app இருக்கும். நிறைய ஃபோனோட வேற பேர்ல இருக்கு. I have included only this particular app because I have the same Samsung mobile with me. So this app can observe how many steps you have walked daily, how many calories you are burning. So those who are fat, they will be definitely looking into it. That I have to walk daily this many steps to reduce my weight. Pandrengala? Okay, so this is the advancement of technology. Mobile phone in the entire. So technology advancement kuda various things started incorporated into the daily used things. Mobile phone or technology, it was introduced around 96 somewhere in India. ரொம்ப costlier at the time. Now it is, even though I said mobile phone is cheap, but the latest mobile phone might be costly. So people started inputting some things into the mobile phones to make it more and more useful. How many of you are using digital camera? I think so it has become almost 0%. Camera voice. So now all have mobile phone. நிறைய இடத்துல போட்டுருப்பாங்க, இங்க போட்டோ எடுக்க கூடாது, camera not allowed inside, and a phone allowed. You go inside and take photos with your phone. So camera totally has gone out. Now it's the generation of mobile phones. Mobile phones has a lot of applications, and one of the application is digital health. Now have you seen this thing? It is called as smartwatch. How many of you have it? Nobody has? Definitely many of you have and will be having it. Now what is the use of mobile apps? Not mobile, the smartwatches. Yes, time we are looking into time, that is fine. Nowadays, apart from time, we are monitoring blood pressure here now. Now the mobile app is giving heart rate also. Mobile app is not smartwatch is giving you the details of how much workouts you have done. And the future says that it will give the ECG also. ECG recover. So easily people can monitor their heart's health. The future says that it can be connected. Can be connected now. Now it is getting connected to your mobile phones. Your watch gives a report into your mobile phones. The future of this will be connecting it to a doctor also. Next it will be connecting to a hospital or doctors whom you are referring to. So he is sitting in his office and he can monitor your health by sitting in his office by some apps that you are using with you. So this will connect the doctors to the patients, and that is what is called as digital revolution. So my next question is, have you ever used digital health service? Just put it here. When I start showing the apps, you will say that this is being used. When is the most used digital service by you? There is 3 apps given there: COVID, ABA and RECT'25 app. How many of you have gone through these apps? No? Definitely at least COVID you would have utilized it. I am not saying about the other 2 apps. COVID was very much famous during the COVID time. If you have to get a vaccination, you should have been registered under the COVID app released by the Government of India. The second app is ABA, Ayushman Bharat Health. So Ayushman Bharat Health is a 14-digit number like your Aadhaar card itself. It is going to link you to the health. So without the registration in ABA, you will not be able to take treatment in any hospital. ABA registration will be made mandatory like Aadhaar card. How many of you have registered for ABA? I think so definitely the faculties would have done it. I think so PC is saying to register under ABA. So definitely the faculties of your college would have done it. Anyway, don't worry, it will come to you also. You have to register under it. And the third app, RECT'25 app, controls the now overall all the government applications. So the World Health Organization defines the particular digital health by saying that it is used in the digital technologies in healthcare to manage health risks, illness and promote the well-being of a person. So almost all the applications that you are going to use will be interconnected and it will be used for the beneficial of the patient. So this is the development of the digital health. 1980s, the computer entered into the hospital systems. Earlier I told that I have seen TV in the year somewhere 83, 84, only I have seen the TV. So if you refer think that computer is more useful. A politician's name always comes a friend who wanted the country to go forward in digital field. Who was the politician? Sri Rajiv Gandhi, former Prime Minister of India, brought in the computer revolution. He is one among the person who told that computer is the need of the hour, even though there were many protests against him saying that computer will take over all the job opportunities of the people. But he didn't believe it, and he tried to bring in the computers into almost all the field. And do you know when he served as the Prime Minister? Around 1984. 84 to 89, I think so. He passed away in the year 91. So during that tenure, he tried to bring in the revolution in India. So I just want to say this because 1980s, Western world entered into the field by bringing the computers. Then 1990s, a vaster use of the computer started beginning in the hospital, not in India, here also. So vast use means the patient's details started entering. They started entering all the, let it be the biographic detail of the patient, let it be the disease detail, everything was entered into the particular computers. Year 2000 is marked as a digital revolution year. Digital revolution year means the smartphones started entering into the field. Even though it didn't have many applications, small digital watches started to enter with small application into the field. Still, it was an initial stage. AI integration started taking place. The 2010 marked a vast change where the AR and VR systems started entering. What is AR and VR? Virtual reality and augmented reality field. Have you seen virtual reality? Definitely someone will be having a virtual reality game in their house. You'll be wearing a camera-like thing onto your head, and it will be showing you. When you are playing the game, it will show you that you are standing in that place and you are shooting or whatever is the game going on. That is called as virtual reality. Actually, it is not happening there, but you think, your mind thinks that you are standing in between there and you are starting to fight for that. Augmented reality makes the thing different from virtual reality is that augmented reality makes the thing natural. If you are watching a movie, you have gone to 3D movies only. We don't have 4D, 5D, 6D movies. It is coming, but it's not possible for a larger number of people to watch it. It can create an environment where you will see that you are in that place itself. And now it has been used in hospitals. Before conducting some operations, they can go through the procedures. Like they create the same patient with the augmented reality, and the doctors will be wearing the virtual reality cameras and performing the surgery. But nothing is happening there. Actually, they are doing it in augmented reality. There is no patient, nothing. And the AI predicts that how accurate the doctor is performing that surgery. With that accuracy, So that's why a mass person is there. Did this COVID slow down the digital processing or progress? Yes or no? No answers. Okay. When in the year 2020, how many where of you were in schools? I think almost all were in the school. You started using mobile phones or laptops to attend classes. Okay, taking the example of this seminar itself. If it was conducted before 2020, there won't be any online streaming of this particular seminar. Now the online streaming is going on. So that is the difference that brought in the year 2020. We were all pushed automatically into the digital world, even though we wanted or we didn't want it. We are automatically pushed into the digital world, and now we are getting used to it. Majority of the things now comes through WhatsApp. Am I right? Notes ko teachers, WhatsApp notes. Yeah. Nobody is giving you notes. I don't know, but Tamil Nadu, Kerala, in Kerala, I am coming from Kerala. In Kerala now they are doing is, if a student asks notes, okay, I will send it to you with WhatsApp. You go. Before I used to give it in paper, nowadays WhatsApp. Their students have their own groups in WhatsApp. What I am teaching, they don't have time to listen, they will get the notes from other college. So this is also happening. So digital revolution, actual revolution or pushing the persons into the digital world took place in the year 2020. And now we are standing in year 2025. All the things we are hearing about artificial intelligence, we are hearing about robotics, we are hearing about the latest AI tools which are used to do the activities. Many chatbots have come in where you have a question, you put it in, you get the answer. Majority of that people who do this do not look behind whether it is correct or not. All artificial intelligence is run by a data. From where this data comes in? Data comes in from various sources. If I am writing an article, I am putting into the website, it takes that data in. How many of you are referring the Google? For case studies. I think all of you are from family. Anyone from BFAM? Okay, BFAM. Okay. So, Google, my students used to do search in Google, even though we have a software, they don't have time to open the software. And opening a software, you have to enter all the things and go for a search engine, and it will give a long list of things. These are the side effects, these are the adverse reactions. If you combine this drug, this can happen. Everything is there. But we don't have time to read all these things. Now, easy way, go into Google and search it. How many of you are using Wikipedia? Nobody is using it. Wikipedia. Internet search for first Wikipedia. Tomorrow, if I want to change, saying that the Taj Mahal is located in Delhi. In Wikipedia, it will accept it first, unless and until somebody goes and change it. So Wikipedia is not a reliable source. So for those who are referring Google, should first refer the source. Source is very much important. I told that digital evolution of the entire world has taken place. There are a lot of things coming into the digital world. Now it is coming in WhatsApp also. People think that it's all reality. Actually, it is not at all. It might not be happening there at all. Some users, you might be thinking it's a news, but actually it is not happening. Now they have started mimicking people's voice also, and they might show you Prime Minister is talking to you, but actually it will be not the Prime Minister, somebody else would have put in the voice there. Voice manipulation started taking place, and you might think it is original. So digital world has expanded till that place. So latest trends in healthcare technologies, what is happening now. So the first one I already told, VR and AR, virtual reality and augmented reality has entered into the field where you can perform the many surgical procedures without the patients. Virtual reality can also help, virtual reality and augmented reality can also help you, not you, actually the doctors, to perform a surgery of a patient located far away also. There they have to link it through the robotics. So this particular field is now bringing in the villages together to the particular area. Next is artificial intelligence. Already I told artificial intelligence. In a few seconds, it can give you the result. It is an artificial. Now you have to see your true intelligence. You have to compare with it, and you have to think whether to accept the things that are coming up through the source of artificial intelligence. Next is electronic health record of the patient and interoperability. Various countries have entered into this field way back. India is on the process of entering into this field currently only. Electronic health records. It means that all your health data will be held there already. I told that Ayushman Bharat card is coming in, 14-digit digital card is coming in for you. So you are living now in Erode, Salem, wherever it is, and you move to another state. Earlier I have to carry out my health records along with me. Now, if you have a particular number, automatically that people in that hospital, wherever it is, they can take out your details without you submitting paper documents. So it is becoming more easier to access your detail. So initial filling of the things on is hectic, or what to say, time consuming, but once it is ready, it becomes very useful or user friendly. So during my introduction I was saying that I have been to UK to study Masters by Research. So during my stay there I have seen this. I don't have to register at multiple places. Once I am registered in one place, there is a fixed physician there who is called as primary doctor. I cannot directly go and meet a higher option or consultant there. He has to refer me to that place, then only I can meet a specialist. Otherwise, I cannot meet him. asking that in abroad they are giving only paracetamol, and in India they might give you many other medication along with it, symptomatic treatment level. In abroad, you cannot see a specialist. They will start the treatment initially with the same case I am taking in, with paracetamol only. If you are going with fever, headache, cough, they will give only paracetamol. Nothing else they will give. In India, if you go, they might give you start you on an antibiotic, they might give you the paracetamol, they might give you the diclofenac, they might give you the cough syrup, whatever they want, they will be giving you. So, that is the difference. There, I am forced to follow the doctor. Here, I am not forced to follow the doctor. Am I right? How many of you have consulted the second doctor after the first doctor you think that is failing to treat you? Faculty is there, she is saying from there. So, I'll go to an example. Somebody asked about adverse drug reactions and latest which doctor to consult. Everything comes in here. So I'll give an example of two doctors now. The first doctor I met, he used to give the same thing what the candidate was saying. Only the paracetamol he will give you if you go with a fever. Fever and cough is there also, he will send the samples for tests. He won't give you any other medicine. Or if at all he is prescribing an antibiotic, it will be a lower end antibiotic. And definitely I am saying that this antibiotic is not going to cure you. Most of the time. Sometimes it becomes sensitive and it is curable also. And with time we saw that patients are not going to the doctor. And the doctor on the city there. There was another doctor. You go there within 1 day or 2 days, you will say, oh, I am almost relieved. If you have some bacterial infections. Why? He gives the latest antibiotic in the field. If it has launched yesterday, he will start prescribing it from today. So what happened? Patient goes and meet him with some infectious case. Next day onwards, he starts feeling relieved. So he is considered the best doctor. The other doctor is considered the not to consult or not good doctor at all. So this is what the previous speaker was saying, that mentality of Indian patients should change. They should know why it is happening and who is the good doctor. Unless and until you don't educate them with the antibiotic policies, they will not be knowing it. So educating the people. Then telemedicine and remote patient monitoring came into the field. Telemedicine, have you ever consulted a doctor through telephone? Nobody. Definitely during COVID time, someone of you would have consulted a doctor. There. Again, madam is raising her hand. So, it has now started becoming very normal thing. Apollo pharmacies. If you purchase a drug from there, immediately after some hour a call will come. Sometime after that, a call will come to you. From there, they will say that I am such and such doctor and you have ordered such and such medicine. Are you on this particular medicine? If you say yes, who is the consulting doctor? If you say the name, they will be satisfied. And what are the symptoms for which you are taking this medicine on the prescribe of remote patient monitoring. The doctor is sitting here and he is monitoring a patient sitting in, might be in Coimbatore. This is being brought in by the speed of internet might be the various apps that the patient is using. The doctor here can observe it. The virtual realities or the is predictive analytics. Here, your data is being analyzed. You have some sort of disease. A doctor says that he cannot find it out. Now, various analytic techniques are there which cross-runs your details with existing data history. So it cross-runs, and a similar type of cases, if anywhere it has happened throughout the world, anywhere it has happened, it links your case to that case, and the doctor comes to know what is that particular disease. That it will be a rare disease, and accordingly, if he wants, he can check in to that doctor and he can take out the details, what are the tests to be done, what to be done with the patients, every details, he can get it from there. So it's cross-linking of all the data that are being submitted into the field. Next is Internet of Medical Things. Internet of Medical Things means, already I told that if you don't have anything, you go into Google and just search it. And many data comes in from there, and it is kept as Internet of Medical Things. Next development is blockchain technology. What is blockchain technology? Blockchain technology makes it sure that your data is not linked to the third person. A data which is kept in between you and the physician should not go to a third person unless and until there is a consent obtained from you to hand over the data. So this is the latest development going on. Health trackers and wearables already I explained. Precision medicine and genomics started entering into the field. Precision medication means the exact treatment for the patient. Why do you think that many of the politicians, big actors, actresses are flying to developed countries to take treatment? There they go for personalized treatment. I am a person, I might be different from majority of you. So I need a separate treatment. What you need is a separate treatment. So individualized treatment. Genomics, gene therapy, and the details of gene. Give them the particular treatment plans accordingly. Now, symptom checker chatbots. This particular thing is going to ruin the entire medical field. What is this? Symptom checker. Symptom checker means you have some symptoms. Always you visit a doctor and you say out that this all things I am facing problem with. The doctor will say that based on your symptoms you will prescribe the drug. Now what is happening? People are putting their symptoms in this type of chatbots. I have fever, I have headache, I have back pain. Many things they will put it in. What might be the cause? Immediately it will be saying sometimes you have cancer. So you have to think twice whether to take the advice from them. The advices given will be, maximum will be wrong. I am not saying 100% wrong, maximum wrong advice comes out. Sometimes with the same symptoms it will give 4 or 5 different disease names. Now in that, the worst disease will pick it up and say that I am suffering from this disease. So I might die in another few years. So this is happening with our mentality working and saying that we are facing the worst disease. Next, 3D printing started entering into the field. How many of you have heard about 3D printing? At least those who have brothers and sisters in engineering field. A 3D printing device is available with the hospitals, and they don't have a particular instrument to perform a surgery, they can 3D print it. 3D printing surgical instrument and utilize it. Patient-oriented surgical instrument. The patients for whom the operation is to be performed, if he or she requires a special type of instrument, if you give in the details, 3D printing will give out a device for it. Drug revolutionization. Drugs are now 3D printed according to the need. Earlier, speaker was saying that now you have all forgotten about 500 mg paracetamol. 650 mg paracetamol only is available from market. Now, if you have to 3D print out based upon a patient's height, weight, age factors, you can print out the drugs. There are some patents happen in the field where they are doing it. And the final thing is robotic hand for surgical procedures. Robotics have entered the field. Robotic surgeries have entered the area. Now hospitals are advertising. We are having robotic surgery in our hospital, and number of days of admission has reduced. Earlier normal surgery, they used to admit the patient from nearly 5 days to 10-15 days based upon the type of surgery. Now robotic surgery makes a keyhole only maximum. It makes sure that the patients are discharged within 3 days. Quick discharge. So the people are moving into robotic surgery, and robots are performing the surgery. Next slide. So how it is going to empower the patients? So access to knowledge is available for each and every person. So medical info at the fingertips. Now you have all the information at your fingertips. If a doctor says you are suffering from asthma, and even if the patient doesn't know what is asthma also, and if it is hesitating to ask the doctor, he will go to his house, or before leaving the hospital also now people are checking what is asthma in their mobile phone. Now it's getting more and more difficult to face the patients. They are not following the things what the doctor says, what the pharmacist says, what the nurse says, nothing they will be following. They start following their own research. So apps, portals, AI chatbots, search engines, all are playing a role here. If you are saying don't take this medication with tea, and they will search and come back and say that nowhere on the internet it is written like that. They are saying that don't take it with milk. So a common idea should be applied there, saying that the milk is in the tea also. So the next question, can I take curd? So that time you have to say that it's not because of tea, milk, etc. what is present in that. Calcium is acting on the particular drug and reducing its therapeutic value. So earlier days, when I was studying, if we give an instruction to the patient, they will easily take it and they will go off. Now people are coming back to you and they are starting to question you. So a questioning era has started, and whatever you say, they will cross-refer and might be coming coming back to you also. You are saying like this, but the internet is saying like this. So you have to be very careful while giving an advice to a patient. You have a lot of apps for that. Already previous speaker has shown you the Micromedics app, which helps the students, faculties, clinicians to decide based on something on the drugs. So that is a genuine source. If you go through search engines, some of the search engines will give you wrong information. Next thing in telemedicine and virtual care, already I told, it is bridging the gap between the rural area and the developed area. A person sitting in India can now consult a doctor sitting in America. And he might get in the details. Either the doctor might call him there to get the treatment, or if it is possible in India itself, he might do some things to make it possible in India. Wearables and self-monitoring. Already I told that smartwatches are there, glucometers are there, BP monitors are there. These all apps now start connecting to your mobile phones. Sooner or later it will connect to your doctors also, where they get the report instantly. They can keep constantly monitoring your details. Now the question will be how a doctor, single doctor can monitor this many patients that he has. It's not possible, I also know, but definitely AI will help, and there also AI will detect which patient to be given for consultation to the physician. So each and every report, it is going to verify it and give it to the doctor. Only those people who gets verified by the AI and states that AI states that he or she has to visit the doctor, will get the same report. Patient autonomy, informed decision making. Here we are making the patient aware, and he or she has been given the chance to make a decision whether to go for the treatment or not to go for the treatment based on his opinion. He can go for easy second consultation from a doctor. If he finds a renowned doctor, he can go for e-consultation of that doctor also. And if both of them are saying the same thing, he can go for the treatment. Self-care has improved. Patients are more aware of their disease. And now what I am facing is that some of the patients who visit the hospital comes with all the data with them. As before you open your mouth, they will start inputting the data they have with them. Sir, correct? Correct. This correct? That correct? Hello, okay, sir. Hello, okay. Support ma'am. Okay, so this is what is now the advice that we are giving to the patient. Enhancing the outcomes, early detection and prevention. I already told that the AI has entered into the medical field. AI can detect a disease years before itself, before you start developing the symptoms also. But it requires the input of the patient. So CT scan AI can say that this is going to happen to the patient in next 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, which is not at all visible to the doctors sitting there by a naked eye. So it is going through a very, very minute details. Or spot particular on the CT scan, on the spot on the doctor can area, but AI is predicting it. And around 90 to 95% it is showing the accuracy. Improved treatment, adherence, medicine reminders are coming in. App, if you install it, will give you that reminder stating that you have to take the medicine at this time. Remote monitoring, chronic disease management at home is now possible. During the COVID time, you are seeing that majority of the patients start becoming sick, but unless and until your oxygen saturation is low, you will not be taken to the hospital. Big data analytics, predicting the outbreaks, identifying the risk factor. Now with time, if you plot the entire events of what is happening, you can predict when this disease outbreak is going to come in. Now Kerala is utilizing predicting the Nipah virus outbreak. Every year during the month of April, May, June, July, this 4-5 months, Nipah outbreak is taking place in Kerala. Now a proper warning is going on saying that take proper precautions. The reason behind is bats. So it's a breeding season of bats as well as fruiting season. So bats will be there, fruits are there. You have to wash your vegetables or fruits properly and eat. Otherwise you might encounter Nipah. So data, whatever you are inputting with time will pay off. So this is some of the articles. A tool to predict heart attack 10 years ahead. Oxford has studied this. So A tool, I already told that if you give in a data of a scan report to the A, it can predict it. A doctor also cannot predict it. A can predict the particular data. There are lots and lots of work going on. I have selected only a few here. Advancement in enzyme-based wearable sensors for health monitoring. Enzyme sensors are coming in, where it senses the change in the enzyme levels, indicating the disease that is we are going to have. So mostly it is cardiac only. Patient uses use of the internet to find reliable medical information about minor ailments. So minor diseases people are searching in the internet now, and they go for self-treatment and they end up somewhere else with a more complicated disease. Now can you predict this person? I have taken this photo from the internet. He is receiving an award from the President of India. He is Akash Manoj. At the age of around 13 to 15, he found out a biosensor which can predict the heart attack. So age is not a factor to do research work. The youngest researcher is just 6 years and 8 months, 8 days. 6 years and somewhere 8 days. And she has got a patent for a life-saving, in flood, how to float on the flood. Some device she has invented and she has got a patent for that. Her age is 6 years and 8 days. She is from, both of them are from, this person also is from Tamil Nadu, that girl also is from Tamil Nadu. Her name is Vaishali. So, research has no age. Any time period you can do the research. Don't say to your teachers that you are in first year B.Pharm, second year B.Pharm. If you have a passion into the research, at any age you can perform a research. So this is that is concerning the public health. Mass vaccination tracking. Now, during the COVID outbreak, there was a mass vaccination tracking. People could spot out that this person has not taken the vaccine. Polio campaigns and COVID app already have told. Awareness campaign via SMS, WhatsApp and other apps. Now there is a common Indian alert system. Have you heard about that? Single messaging system throughout India. Whoever holds the mobile phone will get that message. So it is developed for the war purpose. If there is a war outbreak, they can immediately send out the message. So now it can be used for digital health also. If anyone needs to be educated, they can send in the message. This is surveillance system, COVID-19 tracking. Now Nipah in Kerala, I already explained. Impact on rural healthcare delivery. Now rural healthcare also is a big concern where, as we take our country India, rural areas not fastly developing. It might be still facing the low internet connectivity. So there was a policy framed by the Indian government in the year 2020, National Digital Health Mission. In that, the first point was Health ID, already told 14-digit number will be created, and it is linked to your Aadhaar and mobile phone. Health Facility Register, a database of health facility that states that which all hospitals are there in India, all should be registered under this particular area. What all facilities they have to state it there. Third thing is healthcare professionals registry, where all healthcare professionals should be registered. That will be doctor, nurses, pharmacists, whoever it is, all should get registered in that particular register. Patient empowerment, allowing individuals to own and control their health data with consent-based sharing. Unless and until you don't give your consent, it will not be shared. If it's like the bank apps, whenever you have to transfer some money, a OTP comes to your mobile, are you accepting it? Fill in the OTP, it will go. Same way, they are processing it. Interoperability of health records. So it's the exchange of health information across hospital, clinics, labs, pharmacies and patients. So all will be having interconnectivity. And coming back to the same question of that student asked. Now the question I have. I have a prescription where an antibiotic is written. I go to a pharmacy, first pharmacy, and I can take the antibiotics from there. And I say that I want the prescription back. They might be taking a copy of that prescription, giving it with them, and giving back the original to me. I go to the next pharmacy, same prescription, I give it there. Again I take a drug. He will also give me the drugs. Same prescription might be written to me. I can go in a number of areas and take the drugs. So this is what is happening in India. But if you go abroad, developed countries, you go to a pharmacy, first of all, you won't get back your prescription. Once you have taken a drug from a pharmacy, you won't get your prescription back. Even if you are getting your prescription back, they have a same like national digital number I told. Same there, one national number is there for each person. As soon as the second pharmacy goes into the dispensing, as you enter your details, automatically it will say that the person has received the medication from this pharmacy. So all pharmacy across, I am saying not UK, might be there in every other countries also. So automatically it says that you have taken the drugs, already received the drugs, and that can be complained to a police station also, saying that you are trying to forge the details. So interconnectivity, every hospitals are interconnected, every pharmacies are interconnected, every insurance companies are interconnected, so that the data is available for them on request. So I told that primary doctors, suppose in this area, I am taking treatment, I am moving on to Kerala now. My primary doctor is here. Now what I do, I have to inform my primary doctor that I am moving out of this particular area, now moving to Kerala. will do that? The registration will be, he keeps it open, and from the next doctor where I am reporting in Kerala, there the doctor says that this person has been reported here, all my data get transferred to that particular hospital or doctor. So easy accessibility of data, whatever sort of treatment I am taking, easily they can get the data. Promoting innovation, that's the last thing that they are saying in the National Digital Health Mission. It's a concise thing. It's printed in July 2020. You can go to the internet and just type the title National Digital Health Mission. You will get a PDF file for it. So here, supporting the digital tools like teleconsultation, e-pharmacy, mobile health apps, AI-based diagnostics, and health analytics. Whatever sort of research you do, the government is going to support you. Earlier I showed Akash photo, he got the support from the government at the age of 13. Most of you are above the age of 18. Definitely you will get the support from the government also if your knowledge, your presentation states that it is very useful thing, definitely you will get a helping hand. Challenges, digital development, urban and rural area got divided. Data privacy and security. Now everywhere data privacy is a major concern. You might be thinking, always be thinking that whether my data will get leaked. Particularly in cases where it is not, that disease might not be considered as a good thing. Like the case of AIDS. A patient goes to an area to take treatment on AIDS. If his data gets leaked, might be he will get a social negligence. Socially, everyone will keep him away. So people don't like to give out their data. Next is interoperability issues connecting healthcare and ITs across. Interoperability means you have to connect it throughout the, India is a vast country, connecting India throughout is a little bit a bigger task. Adoption resistance, reluctance from the healthcare professionals to adopt the new system. Here I would like to give an example of a hospital which adopted to go into digital prescribing. So immediately all the doctors of that hospital told that we cannot do it. We are not literate in computer that much. So our basic things that they want to say simply. Soon that hospital was attached to a pharmacy college with family students there. Family interns became the OP assistant of the doctors. Now what the family students started doing, they are sitting next to the doctor, what are the drugs they are saying, quickly they started bringing into the digital prescription. Automatically the prescription gets recorded, and that's what I told that they might say that we are not literate in computer, so we cannot use it. Adoption resistance might come in. Infrastructure gaps, digital infrastructures in remote areas are not developed, so they might start to resist it. Need for regulations and trainings. Training should be provided to the doctors, pharmacists, patients, nurses, whoever it is, to utilize the digital applications. Trust and misuse of information. As these apps are getting famous, now majority of the apps are fake. Fake apps are coming in. Unknowingly, you might be downloading it. Suppose you say that you are overweight, it will start showing the products which can reduce your weight. Then you will go into purchasing that product and you might lose your amount. AI and vision, future trends, AI and machine learning will become the future of educative systems, and where you can educate a person using AI. You would have heard that some of the schools have adopted robots to teach students. You ask a lot of doubts, you ask to the robot, he will answer everything. He is always connected to the internet. So smarter diagnosis will come in, virtual doctors will come in, and treatment advices all will be at your fingertips. Robotics and surgery, already robots have entered into the surgical field. Precision surgery will take place. The surgeries which were done previously by hand, a smaller mistakes can happen. They used to correct it during the surgical process itself. Now, precise surgery takes place. Exact cuts, the length of the cut, everything is precise. Virtual reality and augmented reality is entire surgical, medical, other training purpose also they are using it. They create the patient virtually and make the doctors to treat it. How many of you are above third year? Pharmacology experiment, frog experiment has been now banned. Now you are using computers where they show the frog there. Just you go and put a blade there, it will automatically cut it. So that is called training. So it has entered into the field of medical field also, where the doctors without having a patients can do the surgical procedures there. Earlier cadaver means dead body was must. Without that, a medical college will not get the recognition. But now they are using the AI systems or virtual or augmented procedures to replace the dead bodies. Lastly, blockchain in healthcare, secure data management. Have you seen this particular thing? This is the future of endoscopy. It's called as capsule endoscopy. Now, endoscopy was a very painful process. What is endoscopy? If you go to small hospital now also they are doing the old techniques, they are utilizing it. It will be a camera-based system, wired system, they will make it enter through your mouth and it goes into the stomach, up to the stomach region. While moving through the tract, it will absorb the entire tract and state that where what is happened in that tract. Nowadays has come out in the capsule form. They give you a belt, you have to wear the belt. Take this capsule with water, it will automatically go into the body, it will start transmitting the data into that belt. That belt will start transmitting the data into the computers of the doctors. Doctors can see the particular tract fully. I see this. It has not reached India yet. Now it is happening in China. It is urinals, toilet. It gives immediate analysis of your urine. Urine analysis can be done easily there. Before even you go out of the mall, it is now started being placed in the malls. You give your data there. Before you go out of the mall, you will get the report on your mobile phone. So, research thinking of people are in very vast areas. Anything like this? Yes, somebody told something from there. It is 3D body image scanner. It gives you the 360 degree body scanning. So entire body will be scanned here, and if the doctor doesn't have time also, if he feed it into the AI system, it will give what are all the different defects the body has. So these are all the developments taking place. So I would like to conclude by stating that digital health empowers patients with knowledge and control, enhances outcomes with early detection, better treatment and efficient care. So the future of healthcare is digitalized, personalized and patient centric, and we all have to be available only to guide it through. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to kindly invite our chairpersons to have some words about the session.
Thank you, sir. First of all, the session was very good. Sir, if you are taken capsule endoscopy means how it will be taken out, sir?
It's the normal process. If you take a food, it has to come out. Same process to come out.
There is any side effects, sir? There is any side effects?
Side effects. Actually, side effects are not yet being seen. It says that it will not interact with any other things inside the body. So, yet it has to be discovered. So it's just a discovery only. So it has to follow many phases, then they might come out with some things. If it gets blocked sometimes, it looks big in the photo, but it's actually very small. So in future we can see if there is any side effects.
Thank you, sir. The audience, please take your seats. Okay, shall I conclude that? Okay, that is a good evening to everyone that you have here. It gives immense pleasure to on behalf of organizing committee and all the participants to extend to heartfelt thanks to our resource persons. That is valuable presentation for digital health, empowering patient and enhancing outcomes. Your session was highly informative and enriched with your latest knowledge. Thank you, sir. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Sarma College Management and Principal, Organizing Secretary and staff members for giving wonderful opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the Sri Sarma College of Pharmacy, the principal, faculty, students, and other students from the other college to be patient. I was told to complete my talk by 4 o'clock or before 4 o'clock, but little bit it got lengthier. Thank you for patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to call upon our esteemed chairpersons to honor our chief guest, Dr. Shaji George. Now, I would like to call upon stage Dr. S. Anand Kumar, Professor and Head of Department of Pharmacy Practice, to honor our esteemed chairperson, Dr. T. Venkatachalam and Mrs. N. Pinkley. Thank you all. And we're about to wrap up today's session. You can all have tea. Tea is arranged outside. I want everyone to have